going on, fellas? Today we will be putting Rudy Gay in his prime on the Memphis Grizzlies. Rudy Gay just announced his retirement completely from the NBA, and it kind of came as a shock to me. I knew it was going to happen pretty soon, but he was just so fun to watch in his prime. Bro played for the Kings a little bit. I was debating putting him on the Kings, but I just decided last minute to throw him on the Grizzlies because that is where he had his best seasons. We go 41-41 as the Memphis Grizzlies this year, which is super underwhelming because this roster is low-key stacked and has great players, so I don't really know what happened this year as we don't have any all-NBA or all-defensive players. Not really surprised considering our record. We actually made it as the 7th seed despite what exactly did we go? It was like, what, 41-41, man. Are you kidding me? We have Dallas in the first round too. We are going to get swept. There is no question about it. John Morant did have 22, 6 rebounds, 8 assists, a steal, half a block this year. Desmond Bane had 18 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal. Rudy Gay 16 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, and a block. Jaren Jackson Jr. had 16 points, over a steal and a block. Zach Edey as a rookie, only 4, 7, a steal, and a block. I want him coming off the bench. It's as simple as that. I want to get a better starting center for the lineup. GG Jackson off our bench at 12 and 4. Marcus Smart had 7 points, over a steal. Santi Aldama had 6 points, 4 rebounds. Brandon Clark had 7 and 5. We have players like Scottie Pippen Jr., Jake, John Conchair, Vince Williams Jr., Luke Kennard, not even in the rotation. So like I said, the rotation and the roster in general is just kind of stacked, and we have a lot of room for improvement as we get swept in the first round. I knew that was going to happen as the Mavericks and the Cavs advance to the finals. The Cavs are low-key going crazy this year. They're looking nice. Donovan Mitchell's only averaging like 23 points too. The entire Cavs roster is just stepping up right now and playing like an actual basketball team. They lose in the finals to Luka and the Mavericks. Luka just averaged a 37-point triple-double. Not much you can do about that. We do have the 16th pick in the draft. Oh my gosh, Hugo is still available? Nah, that is low-key such a steal for us at that backup shooting guard position. I can either trade him or throw him in the G League this year. We're just gonna kind of have to see. Do we have anybody we have to get back? Oh my gosh, Rudy Gay. Yo, we got to get the man for the video. We got to give this man 51 mil already? Aw, heck nah, man. The center I want most on this lineup is Sabonis. 16 points, 13 rebounds, 9 assists last year. Only an 89 overall as well. So I'm hoping Marcus Smart, Vince Williams Jr., Santi Aldama, GG Jackson, and then some fillers is enough to get the trade done. This improves our roster to the next level. We're keeping Jaren Jackson, Rudy Gay, Desmond Bane, and John Morant in that starting lineup. As far as our bench goes, we are going to have Zach Edey and Brandon Clark 100% coming off our bench. I think I'm going to slide Hugo to the small forward position and see how he plays his rookie season. And I guess we're going to give Scottie Pippen Jr. a chance at that backup point guard slot. We've definitely improved more than I thought we would, considering the limiting moves that we made. We pretty much just added, I mean, I guess we did add a top 3, top 4 center in the NBA, so it makes sense. But we're the 2nd seed in our conference now. Scottie Pippen Jr. is playing fantastic off our bench as well, so I want to keep him as our bench point guard. Now, Jaren Jackson Jr., it said he was going to refuse to re-sign with us, so hopefully he just changes his mind about that. If not, we do lose our starting power forward for essentially nothing, and I don't really know how I'm going to fill that position. Rudy Gay did also improve quite a bit this season, as Hugo does make the all-rookie 2nd team coming off our bench. And we have Memphis in the first round. Whoa, how did they drop to the 7th seed? Oh, they're having to start Leonard Miller. Interesting. I don't think he's bad, but he definitely is not a starting power forward quite yet. Let's see. Rudy Gay up to 18 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, and a block, being a fantastic two-way wing. Also shot 46% from the field, 35% from 3. Sabonis, our new center, averaged 14 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, a steal, half a block. Just a huge upgrade from Zach Edey. Hugo as a rookie averaged 9 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. So I guess he could potentially start at some point as well. Then Scottie Pippen Jr. averaged 8 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal, 41% from the field, 32% from 3. Like I said, I want to keep him there, especially for 3 years, 7.5 mil. That is a steal of a contract for that type of player. We just blew a 3-1 lead in the first round, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Alright, we have a Spurs-Pacers finals. At least it's not the Mavericks out here. We have Tyrese, Andrew Nembhard, Benedict Pascal, Miles Turner versus Stephon Castle, Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, Jeremy Sohan, and Victor Wembanyama. Personally, I think our lineup would have beaten either of these teams as the Pacers come out on top and Tyrese takes home Finals MVP. We are thankfully going to get Jaren Jackson Jr. back for an absolute monstrosity of a contract. I mean, I would sign anywhere for that much money as well. I also did draft a rookie. I took, who was it, Bryson Tilley. So we're probably going to trade him because I just need to make a championship rotation. I don't really know what I want to change about the lineup, but we got eliminated in the first round last season. Obviously, Sabonis, Rudy Gay, and John Morant are here to stay. As far as Desmond Bane, he's playing great at the shooting guard role. So maybe Jaren Jackson just has to go. I could see what I could get for him and Bane. I am going to try to just snag Chet. Nope, that's not happening for that. What if I throw in some first round picks that they absolutely don't need? Oh my gosh, we get Chet on the lineup. All right, we just had to give up quite a bit. So we do lose some of our starting depth. We now have what? John Morant, Chet, Sabonis, and Gay in the starting lineup with Brandon Clark, Hugo, and Scottie Pippen Jr. off our bench. Hugo might just have to get moved to that shooting guard role and start earlier than I planned on doing. As far as our bench, we have what? A point guard and a power forward. Luckily, there are really good free agents available. We can take Bogdanovich, which is huge. We can also take, I don't even know who. I'll just figure it out. We are now the first seed in our conference, and we have the best record in the entire NBA, which is kind of surprising considering we're like a mid-high 50 win team here. Usually the Mavericks, Timberwolves, Spurs, etc. win around 60 plus games by this time of their rebuild. Oh my gosh, the Timberwolves got Cameron Boozer. How? I don't even know how that's possible. Do we have any all-NBA players? Nope, I'm not surprised. Any all-defensive players? Nope, it is what it is because we are the first seed. We are playing Portland in the first round. If I get upset by them, I might just retire. Rudy Gay up to 19 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, and a block. 46% from the field, 35% from 3. Hugo entered the starting lineup and averaged 17, 5, 5, 2 steals, and a block in 32 minutes. Geez, Sabonis had 14, 10, and 7. Chet had 14, 8, and 1. Look at this. Scottie Pippen Jr., the perfect bench point guard. 10, 3, and a steal. We also did add Yves Missi on the team. I just traded for him. He averaged 5 points, 4 rebounds. That's pretty much it. Not too bad, though. We should just get a clean sweep here in the first round. Oh my gosh. And Minnesota got upset, so we're playing the Rockets. And we win in 7 games. Unfortunately, we have the Dallas Mavericks who have added Jimmy Butler. Despite being 37, he's still a great 3-and-D player for them. He's shooting 37% from 3 and averaging almost 2 steals a game. That is a huge addition. And they still have Klay Thompson on their roster. We're going to take this series game by game as we are tied up at 1-1. We go up 2-1, and it is tied up at 2-2. We go up 3-2, and we win in 6 games to play either Indiana or Toronto. Looks like we are playing the Pacers in the finals. Oh my gosh, they have De'Aaron and Tyrese. They did what the Kings had, except now they have both these players in their prime, with Benedict Mathurin, a great two-way player, and Jarris Walker, and Miles Turner, with Andrew Nembhard, Vucevic, Obi Toppin, Aaron Naismith off their bench. This is a really nice Pacers squad, as they do take the first 3 games of the series. We take game 4, and we lose in 5 games, as Tyrese Halliburton wins Finals MVP. In his prime, Rudy Gay was not able to bring a championship to Memphis despite being surrounded by John Morant, Hugo, Chet, and Sabonis, with Scottie Pippen Jr., Bogdan, Brandon Clark, and Yves Missi coming off our bench. Rudy Gay did average 18 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, and a block throughout the rebuild. Literally completely filled up the stat sheet at that wing position on the Grizzlies. Never averaged over 20 points a game, but when you have players like John Morant, Sabonis, Chet, Jaren Jackson Jr., Desmond Bane, Hugo, etc. surrounding him, it's just not gonna happen. He played fantastic, and honestly, this roster should have been able to get the job done. They just fell short. If you guys enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I will catch you all with the next video.